Alright guys, what's going on? I kind of want to give you a little bit of a review of the challenges that were brought to Days Gone in their download, and their big download, where it has about 12 challenges, all broken down into specific names. The first one's Surrounded. It has its own unique things to do. If you look on the list right here, it tells you 4 things you have to do to earn your rankings up, and nothing really crazy, honestly. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horde challenges pretty much, which I absolutely love. What was the best part about this game were the horde challenges, where you get to get a whole bunch of ammo, and it gives you loadouts, already pre-loadouts when you start each one. You want to familiarize yourself with all the loadouts so you can get the best score possible. When you first start, you want to earn your rankings where you'll get, different type of rings which enhance abilities like bullets, reload times, the focus. And if you're new to Days Gone, I would say play the campaign first. Don't worry about the challenges too much just yet. Get used to what you're doing first, and then you get to have fun. The horde challenges to me are a blast to just go up against the hordes with the loadouts they're giving you. Now each loadout set, I can tell you this, are definitely there to help you be successful. At first, you're going to feel like it's not possible, some of these challenges, but that's why you have to play the levels a couple times just to get used to the maps. Even the map selection for each little horde setup, or even the racing ones, are very familiar if you played the game, the campaign first. So before you step on there, you may want to address the campaign, like I said, just so you can familiarize yourself with what's going on. And the one thing it doesn't tell you on the map is just like kind of the range at which the map covers, like how far out you can run. It just pretty much says as you're running out that you're leaving the mission area. So as you can see, again, you get enough items to do a lot of work, a lot of damage. I found myself during the horde killings just to kind of see how many I can kill, and I kept losing track of the goal objective. I think in this one map you have to get 1,000 freaker ears is one of them, which I found exciting. I haven't done it yet, but I'm hoping I get a chance to kill 1,000 of these things, because that's just fun. You have to run around, be smart, and it just gets worse the more the game plays on. So you can your loadouts access, and this gets crazy. You start finding like little tricks here and there. Now survive is kind of like working in the dark, where you get to kill enemies. You don't get to zoom in. It does disable a lot of your like zooming in and slowing things down to kill. Like I said, each little challenge has its own obstacles, and I found myself, the hordes were the funnest. Funnest is the word, I think. These were just to help better your scores, to get better stuff. Obviously, if you're into the rankings, there's an online ranking system. If you want to be the best in the world, it shows you the scores you have to get. Usually you want to hit on all 4 categories. You see up there on the screen the numbers 250, 24, 2 of 10. If you can clear all that in one playthrough, that's kind of the goal. But that gets hard. Like I said, I'm trying to figure those out right now during the horde battles, trying to knock everything out at once. The most I've accomplished is 3 of the 4 during a battle. It just takes planning. You gotta know what you're up against. Now these come in herds of 3, no more, no less. I think I've seen a 5 when I played it. For the video sense, I'm just kind of not playing the best of my ability. I just wanted to show you guys the idea. So you kill the 3, and then you have time to kind of grab your items, and then back to work, and then you can shoot. Like I said, this is different because you weren't allowed to slow the screen down. It just gives you a different challenge. I found the melee weapon to be very helpful in both this and the campaign. So if you play the campaign, make sure you up your melee during these fights. It makes it a lot easier.
Nice try, asshole.
Alright, I'm coming up to the next mode, I believe. 3 more coming. Yeah, so you only get a certain amount of ammo each gun too. Like I'm pulling the trigger and getting nothing out of the gun. This one Again, they give you a lot of health, but I didn't like it for the simple fact it's very limited in gun. And then it gives you a ranking after you're done, tells you your score, what your best score was, and then how many badges you got. So you get the rings I was telling you about, and each little badge kind of gives you, again, enhanced, you know, bike settings. Everything just gets better the more you play it. Let's just keep it simple. The more you play it, the more things you unlock, the higher score you can get. You don't expect to get a big score on your first time through. The racing stuff, I'm a fan of racing games. I like racing games. I like Forza and Gran Turismo, Burnout, Need for Speed. And the bike racing, it's fun. I mean, I like to race. I like to jump up. And I like the fact that they throw little hordes in certain spots of the races to try to trip you up. That I found pretty cool. But it's just a race. This one you race to the yellow markers pretty much. You have to hit all yellow markers and get to the finish line in this one as fast as possible. And then somewhere in there you have to like run over freakers and jump as high as you can to earn that score. And then it matters just get to the finish line without missing. And then here comes another the ambush camp rush. This one was difficult. I only played this one a couple times, and I think there's X amount of enemies you have to try to get rid of, and they're all over the map, and definitely one you want to plan out. I kind of ran in for the sake of the video sense. You have to really plan out where's everybody at. All those little sniper rifles get really annoying. If you play the campaign, yeah, those sniper rifles can really mess up a playthrough when you're working on it because it just kills the mood as you're riding your bike. Like I said, if you play the game in campaign mode, you definitely want to make sure your melee weapon's on point. Because if not, you'll find yourself stabbing this guy like I was like 17 times and they just do not go down. So if you beef up your melee weapon, it helps out the game a ton. And then, oh, big gun. This horde battle, again, all the hordes are just set up in different locations and different objective. This one had, you need to get 2 perfect. Like you can't roll, you can't get hit in this one. This one was a fun one. This one was cool to see how fast you can get rid of a horde. I think the fastest I've done this is a minute and like 10 seconds. Maybe I'll post a video of my fastest horde killing. So I do this one pretty quickly because now that I figured out the method. And they put little, again, bombs in there so you can help your score out. And this is the fun part. Like killing the hordes, to me, I'm so glad they brought the challenges to this game. The only thing I wish they did, which potentially might be the future, is they added a co-op feature. It would be cool to have, like, again, to get 1,000 horde killing, like in that one level. So just you and a buddy on a split screen just killing hordes together. That'd be cool. Or even online. Like, why not? You give us both full screen and allow us to just kill every horde. Like, that'd be fun. Let's make it happen, developers. Full screen co-op. And again, be careful with your loadouts. Each loadout is different. They give you different loadouts for different levels just so you can challenge your mind a little bit. There's a bow and arrow one that's just bolted where you have to kill like 50 bow and arrows. It's like the gold. This one was just unique. This one was, I think, a throw in there just for giggles, where you drive with a golf cart, and then you pick somebody up, and they get in your vehicle, and then you have to drive them as fast as you can. It gives you a little happy and neutral and not happy meter. This was the developers, I think, just like a last-minute plug. And again, the locations that they're choosing are very familiar to the campaign. Like, I recognized in all 12 of these little maps, I recognized them. They were some of my favorite ones that I remember of the game, compared to all the traveling that you do in the campaign mode. You do a lot of traveling, and in some of these squares you have to travel a lot further than other ones, and then again, run over figures, and yeah, that's simple. Infested. This was an annoying part of one of the percentages. You have to kill the nest, and there's a bunch of nests on this map. You got to take out the nest, on top of staying away from the horde that's chasing you. They'll come in the house, you have to get out of the house, and it gets crazy. It gets really crazy. And then you have these little kill zones right here, where you bring them into this kill zone, turns red, you're in it, and then you have to kill all the freakers in the kill zone. And the more you kill in the kill zone, it's part of one of the objectives. Then you get me run to the houses, take out Nest. Oh. Yeah, this mode gets really crazy. It's almost like Fortnite with zombies with those kill zones. But again, I have no trouble. Again, I found myself at some points just trying to kill as many of these friggers as I can. That just was fun. To me, that's the ultimate, right? Is if it's fun, you'll play it. Even if some of the objectives are kind of crazy, you'll play it because it's fun. And killing hordes is fun. And in some modes, you can see how the clock's going down. And then the more you kill, it forces you to engage the horde, allowing your time to increase. So that's what I like about it. It definitely forces you to engage with the horde than just playing runaway, because you have to up your time. So that's what Infested was. Outride, again, the racing stuff, it's all generic. The racing thing was just the same, minus the pick up and drop off. Again, another just get to the finish line as fast as possible without crashing or getting caught by hordes or the freakers from throwing you off the bike. Yeah, I enjoy these levels. There's like drift challenges in them while you do it. And again, why do you want to play all of them? Like I said, when you play all of them, you unlock patches, and the patches allow things to get better, like your traction on the bike so you don't fall off the bike. Your focus is more, your reload time's faster, your stamina gets recovered when you jump over objects. That's why you want to play them all, just so you can unlock all the abilities to get better scores and realize how much damage you can do in a level. Like I said, there's one of the hordes, we got to kill 1,000 of them. I think the most I've done is over 800 or 700. I think there's a video on my Twitch. And if you want to see me play this, follow me on Twitch. I'm going to put a link in the description below so you can check it out if you want to see me play this stuff. I enjoy it a lot. I get to the finish line, like I said, nothing crazy. Get there and try and get faster, try and get smarter, killing hordes while you're driving a bike. This one was cool because they're all running at you. They give you a little pop gun and you have to shoot explosives pretty much. That's the objective here. Shoot the explosive. You have 3 minutes. This one's only a set time. You can't earn time back. You get 3 minutes to do as much damage as possible with all explosives around. You don't get no machine gun. You just get a sniper rifle and a bunch of explosives surrounding the area, and you have to make sure you set it up just right. Boom. See that? This one was fun. This one's just a matter of, again, you have to memorize the map, know that you've seen the map if you played campaign. If not, the maps get kind of crazy because you don't know how far you can go, where you can go. And again, unlocking abilities. That's why sometimes in my video you'll see me jump over something just to get my focus back. I mean my stamina back. Another canister. Boom. Yep, there's the big one. See? And once you do that, again, it makes it a blast. Just to challenge yourself. And this one again being the timed one, this is the fun one. And then you pick up ammo as you go around. Oh. It'll give you X amount of stuff. And then this was probably the fun race one, Hog Wild. Basically, hold the trigger, don't let it go. You see the little timer on the top right? You hold the trigger, and that's the point. Can you drive straight now and not let go of the trigger? This one was interesting challenge. I've never seen that before in a game. Is it doable without crashing? I don't know. I got decently far in my attempts, but you have to make the turns just right, perfect, so you don't get stuck at any point, like against the trees, because there's a lot of trees, as you can see. Look, it's getting stuck like that. As you can see, I let go of the trigger because the time's already lower. But yeah, making the turns are rough. Look, like that turn right there sucked. It's like, how do you make that turn if you've never seen it before? So definitely little wrenches in there. And then there's the finish line. Alright, the Dead Before Daylight is basically a close quarters combat of freakers in the sense of like a zombies. Almost like in Call of Duty. Minus the fact that you just pick up any gun you want. The next horde battle I'll talk about is more like Call of Duty. But this one is just, you're in a house and you're just stuck in the house. This is close quarters combat at its best. If you like, I'm not a big fan of this close quarters type battles. My nephew loves doing these type of battles. You have to know the house though. Plain and simple. This is the one where you probably won't do well your first couple times. You gotta memorize the layout of the house, know where the stairs are, know where your jumps are, how to exit in and out, where everything is, pills, guns, and then you just get surrounded quickly. So this level is unique in its right, but it's possible to get a really good score. Still, even with all the hordes, the horde gets kind of out of control. I think for the eyes, as far as where you're supposed to shoot, and then you find yourself either blowing yourself up or just pinning to a corner, just shooting as many as you can, just so you can roll out. See, like shoot as many as you can, and then roll out. See, that's kind of the objective, and then you start hopping over a lot of things. See, you go upstairs. Yeah, then you find your clearance, get some ammo, turn around, and then shoot away. That's kind of the objective there. While hitting explosives in the process, hopefully you're not in the explosive. Not very many places to run. And then you turn corners and you just end up getting trapped. Like herds of it. But again, it's still a good challenge. Again, I like the horde killing, so still a good challenge, still fun. Okay. Memorize the house or you get stuck. Yeah, I wasn't very good at this one either. My curiosity was if you were able to clear the horde and on all of them, and only some of them you can clear the horde. In the other levels, they just keep coming. Like I said, I killed over 700 in one of them, in one of my playthroughs, and I don't think it does stop. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'll set myself on that goal and accomplish that one soon. And then you get ambushed with no health, and that's it. Now this last one, I wish was a co-op, because of the way they designed it. This one was extremely challenging as the level progresses. And it's just like Call of Duty Black Ops Zombie, just in its form, where you see you have X amount of freaker ears on the right, and then you pick up guns, weapons, abilities with X amount of freaker ears. And the way you get freaker ears is you have to kill them and collect them. It's not just kills, which sucks. Which definitely sucks. You have to kill them and then collect them. And again, if you play the campaign, this is the area where it had the biggest horde of the campaign. In this playthrough of the challenges, there is a special gun that either you're gonna see me grab in this video or not, but you should definitely find that special gun, because that special gun is fun. And these ones come fast. They come out of the woodworks really quick. As you can see all over the map, there's stamina cocktails everywhere. And what makes this hard is, again, you're in the running. You have to make sure your stamina's on point, just so you could run to the next item or weapon you want to grab, because they come from everywhere. Everywhere. But yeah, these are the challenges, guys. The great challenges. I like that they added this. I was hoping they would add something like this just so I can play more hordes, because that was the first thing I did once I completed the campaign, is I killed all the horde battles, and I found myself wanting to do it again. There's also, they added 2 other modes of Survival 1 and Survival 2 in New Game Plus. After you complete the campaign, I might check that out, because you get all your stuff back. So again, enjoy this playthrough. Enjoy this, guys. This is fun. If you like killing the hordes, or you get really good at the game, these are fun little challenges to really test your skills. And again, the only thing that would have made this better is an online play, where you and a buddy can do just all these horde killings and get full screens, talk to each other, and try and knock everything out. So I hope you like this little review of the challenges. Go get it. Go buy the game. It's a great game. And I will hopefully see you guys back on my channel. Click like, click subscribe, and a lot more videos coming, guys.